What's this moment like? Maybe you know, maybe you don't, but what's this moment like for you as you process getting in tonight for your first potential with the Leafs?
Yeah, it feels good. I'm not too sure if I'm in the lineup yet, but if I'm in, it'd be a very special moment. I might have some friends and family coming over. There's know a lot of people from Montreal, so if I get the chance to be in, it'd be a good moment for sure.
Did you grow up a Habs fan, or who was your team growing up?
Unfortunately, I didn't. I grew up kind of a Sabres fan. Yeah, just because Danny Briere was there, and he's from back home in Gatineau. So I always liked the Sabres, and Ryan Miller used to be my favorite goalie. So yeah, that's why the Sabres.
Comment on se sent de pouvoir avoir la chance de goûter à la LNH à nouveau aujourd'hui? Peut-être possiblement.
Possiblement, ouais. Ça serait vraiment un moment spécial. Comme je disais, j'ai beaucoup de famille à Montréal. Donc, si j'ai la chance de jouer, je pense que je vais le savoir bientôt. Il va y avoir bien du monde dans les estrades pour moi. Ça serait vraiment le fun. Mais c'est d'avoir attendu 2 ans pour possiblement jouer ma première game depuis Anaheim. Je pense que c'est vraiment rewarding des efforts que j'ai mis, des blessures que j'ai passées au travail. Donc, non, ce serait vraiment un moment exceptionnel.
Y a-t-il un moment où tu commences à y croire un peu moins à travers ces 2 années-là?
Je dirais que non. Tu sais, j'étais tellement jeune qu'avec Anaheim, j'avais 23 ans. Puis, tu sais, c'est pas parce que tu as une mauvaise saison que ta carrière a fini là. Puis, j'ai toujours cru en ça, surtout durant les étés. Tu sais, je voulais vraiment me rappeler que mon rêve, c'était d'avoir une carrière dans la Ligue nationale. Puis, tu sais, de pouvoir d'être rappelé aujourd'hui puis possiblement jouer, je pense que les efforts que j'ai mis, ça paye vraiment ça.
Juste en terminant, pour avoir combien de monde pour venir te voir si c'est juste ce soir?
Je dirais une dizaine.
Les Leafs ont fait beaucoup d'échanges pendant la décennie. Tu sens-tu que ton tour allait venir comme là, pratiquement parce qu'il y a des autres qui manquaient?
C'est sûr que quand tu es dans la Ligue américaine puis tu vois les Leafs passer à travers une période comme ça durant la saison puis là, faire des échanges, c'est sûr que tu commences à y croire un peu plus, tu commences vraiment t'as ça en arrière de ta tête un peu, surtout les gars qui ont vraiment des bonnes saisons en Ligue américaine, tout ça, ils commencent à y penser. Puis quand j'ai entendu mon nom être appelé pendant que j'étais à Winnipeg avec les Marlies, j'étais pas mal content, pas mal excité, surtout que ça soit à Montréal, donc vraiment content d'être ici.
Well, how has maybe this season in the American League helped you? Maybe a little bit about this season in the American League that's helped you get here. What kind of a year you've had for Leaf fans who have been watching you? What type of game you want to bring at this level?
Yeah, I think I've improved a lot of my offensive game the past 2 years, honestly. And this year, playing with Logan Shaw and Benoit-Olivier Groulx for most of the year, it's been really helpful. They helped me really focus on my offensive game a bit more than my defensive game. Like Shawzy was taking all the responsibilities defensively, and that helped me kind of not forget about that part, but kind of show my skills a little bit more in that regard, and I think that's helped me a lot as a forward. And Vinny has a totally different view on the offensive side of the game, which has really helped me skills-wise, so it's been really helpful for me this year.
His approach has helped you how? Just the way he sees the game, or it allows you to be more creative? How so?
Yes, exactly. Like I've played with Vin in San Diego actually for 2 years when I was with Anaheim, and just his view of the offensive game is totally different than mine as a defensive-minded guy. Like I know he watches Kucherov a lot and the way he thinks the game, so I think he kind of takes away of his game a lot, and you want to, I guess, transmit that to other players on his line so we can all think the same way, and just offensively where he positions himself and how he protects puck along the wall, how he picks up rims on the wall and starts moving right away. That really helped me create separation, and I think offensively, like, you want to create plays with your skills and shot, but also you can create a lot of offense with your feet by creating separation on cutbacks and everything. So that's probably the biggest part for me.
Well, you played at the Bell Center before with Anaheim. This time around, it's a Leafs-Habs rivalry. Like, how do you expect this experience to be different?
I don't think so.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I haven't played a Habs Toronto game except actually in preseason this year, but I don't expect anything different. Like, I think Montreal, they have a really good team, and I think we still have a really good team. Like, we got some unreal players in this room, and I think we have a lot of pride too in winning some games, even though what happened at the deadline, we don't have control over that. But comes game time, it's game on. You're playing for 2 points, so we'll be ready for sure.
And if you're in the lineup, what will your mindset be? Like, what will you want to focus on tonight?
Yeah, I think I got to focus on my speed. Is probably my biggest asset as a player, and that's probably how I create the most offense with that. But if I'm playing, I'm guessing I'm going to be at center. So yeah, defensively, I think I'm a really reliable player. So showing my two-way game and hopefully chip in some goals.
Bo, it's a hockey family. What would, if you do get in tonight, and you mentioned you have family here, what will this mean to the family who is here and certainly watching you play?
It would mean a lot to them. They know what I've been through the past 2 years, especially with injuries and getting called up, sent down, not playing, not knowing where I'm going to be. I think it's been difficult the past 2 years, but I think if I get the chance to play, I think it's going to be really rewarding to see like all the work that I put in over the past 2 years coming back in the NHL. So I think it'd be as much rewarding for them and for me as they supported me for those 2 years.
From a mental standpoint, was there ever a moment where you thought, maybe I'm not going to get back into the NHL? Maybe I'm going to be stuck in the AHL? Like how have you kind of processed that?
Not at all. Like I said, I was so young my first 2 years in the NHL. Like I was 21 and 23, and it didn't work out as I expected. But there was never really a moment where I was like, oh, okay, this is my last game. I'm done. I don't know. I'm going to Europe or something. Like yeah, I haven't. It wasn't my thought process at all. I knew I had my place. Like I knew what I could do in the NHL that I wasn't able to do, I guess. So, like I said, the past 2 years been working on a lot, working on my offensive game a lot, which has helped me a lot in the American League and getting called back up today.